10 years ago.
Yeah?
No, that's it. That's all I got. That's the intro. What up,
That was the
everyone?
whole
This
intro.
is the Lightning Boys podcast. I'm done with this flashlight. Here we go, you guys.
That's our best one yet. We're really getting better as time goes on, I think. I really think we killed that one. I think we killed that one.
Woo. Have you ever heard of the game Caster Chicken before?
Caster Chicken?
Yeah, okay, so this is a game I found first from watching StarCraft, and it's something I've always wanted to do. We're gonna digress. We're gonna jump right into this bullshit, which is nothing. We didn't plan this at all. Slash is going full like emo hair. I appreciate it.
Okay.
But basically, all it is production cuts to the two casters after a break or whatever, and they both stand there or sit there looking at the camera, and it's Caster Chicken, and you stay silent for as long as you can. So
okay.
Everyone thinks something is going wrong, and it's just like, how uncomfortable can you be before you break, and you're like, oh my god, like I'm not literally not doing my job.
I do know this. I do know this from when I did do esports stuff. It's like, but for when it was like happening on streams that I was a part of, it was always just by accident. Like they would just sit there and see like who would say the first word. I don't know if anyone was doing it on purpose. They might have been.
Maybe.
But that's great.
Oh.
Are we doing that? Are we doing that now? Are we just gonna be silent for the next 55 minutes?
Welcome to the Lightning Boys podcast. We're like an art
Dead
exhibit.
silence.
Just like silent, staring at a camera.
Oh my god. But okay, what are we doing? What are we doing today, Toast, besides being incredible at what we do?
All right, well, we got a pretty cool show for you lined up today. We were in our intro segment right now. As you can clearly tell, we've rehearsed it very much. Hours and hours and hours, just like a musical.
This is actually scripted. This part's scripted.
This is not
we're actually just reading.
Live. This was pre-recorded.
Yeah. This is the take we chose. Yeah, this is the one we went with.
No, but actually, so we've got our intro segment here. We're gonna talk about some knickknacks here and there, talk about some kind of mixed media bullshit, just like we normally do. We'll go in, kind of an update from that shitty Halloween costume conversation we had last week, and we're gonna close it out with another segment of your favorite What the Game with What the Game. And we have a whole nother game for you that is a little bit more visual, so those of you who are listening post sucks to suck, but like we'll do our best to describe it orally so that you can listen to it and participate along. Slosh, my man.
I mean, yeah.
What have you been engaging with?
I have a few things to talk about in this section. For one of my favorite bands recently, Architects, released a new song called Animals, which doesn't sound too much like usual. It actually sounds a bit more like modern Bring Me the Horizon, which is kind of like this like post-rock, heavy hard rock sort of. I don't know. It's good though. It kind of like people have been saying it sounds a bit like dad rock. So if you like radio-friendly metal, it's essentially radio-friendly metal. I highly recommend it.
All right. Well, I mean, dad rock is something that makes sense for you, I think, because you are a dad.
Yeah, I think dad rock is underselling this song. People are just upset it doesn't sound like what they normally do, and so they're like, "Oh, this is watered down bullshit." I'm like, I don't know. I enjoy it. That's because it doesn't have like super technical riffs in it. Doesn't mean it's not good.
Right? Like as long as it's vibing, that's all that matters. You got a vibe.
And the song's a vibe.
The song's a vibe. It's a vibe. That's what's up.
But yeah, so I recommend that. If you haven't listened to Architects, again, I do recommend the song, but it doesn't really sound much like anything else they do. And also, I found out this new band called I Prevail.
Okay.
They have a song called Gasoline that I've also been vibing with, which is much heavier than that Architect
song. Is it
song.
a collaboration with Daddy Yankee?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not even gonna yes and that, Toast.
Like,
I'm just gonna
that.
say
that was
no.
Bad toast.
I'm cutting it.
Like
that's it.
That was a bad bit.
I hate. As soon as it hit my ears, my brain shriveled. It was like, nope, you can't. Can't believe you. Anyway, yes. Okay. I Prevail. They're like metalcore, pretty good. I've been listening to a lot of metal still. It hasn't been the happiest of years, as I think anyone can attest to. So I've been just diving deeper and deeper and deeper into the metal rabbit hole, listening. I alluded to them I think like 2 episodes ago, I've been listening to the Tony Danza Tap Dance Extravaganza, which sounds nothing like. It sounds nothing like their name. Not at all like their name.
Not even
because they were part of that metal lyrics or Bible verse segment. So if you remember the things that we were saying then, that's the vibe for Tony Danza Tap Dance Extravaganza.
Cool. I can dig that.
I can too.
Cool.
What about you, Toast? Any music? Anything hit your ears recently?
Yeah, so there was actually last week I had something that was hitting my ears, and I don't actually remember it this week.
Nice.
I mean, boring shit. I've been listening to a little bit of classical music, kind of that old normal canon, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Canon in D?
No,
that brand new hit song?
No. Okay, hold on. There is a very little known band called Zox. I believe they're from New Hampshire.
Okay.
They have a couple songs that I think are absolute bangers in the kind of like fun, poppy, shitty, small band kind of way that I think is really fun.
Right.
One of them is called A Little More Time, and it's got a banging chorus. It's real good. And then there's another one called Caroline? I don't know, which is also really good. Those are both fun. The band is Zox, very small, not really well known.
Is Zox like spelled like socks but with a Z?
Yeah, Z0. No, sorry.
Not
ZOX.
Zero?
No, ZOX.
Okay.
No, zero.
Okay.
Sorry, I've been thinking in zip codes lately. Whatever.
Oh, do you have hoes in different area codes?
No, absolutely not. I'm moving soon, and so
right. So
my zip code is changing.
So you're moving to one of your other hoes.
No, absolutely not. We're moving on past this conversation.
In a separate area
Sasha,
code from where you currently are.
Absolutely not. We're moving on from this conversation.
Sorry, I've just been thinking so much about all the phone numbers I've been getting recently.
I've also been getting tested for the COVID virus, for the novel coronavirus, and they ask you for your zip code at the testing sites.
And you kind of forgot because you've been in so many different zip codes recently.
I'm going to mute you in a minute. So anyways, I've been watching a show instead, actually.
Okay.
Which is called Kipo and the Age of Wonder Beasts. It has 3 seasons on Netflix. It's animated by Pixar. They have like a TV studio. And I think I never really watched Steven Universe, but I've heard that it's very similar and along the same lines. So if you enjoy Steven Universe, or if you enjoy kind of that kind of cartoon that's Western animation, but is like really good, I think this show is actually just a 10 out of 10.
I kind of like the insinuation you had there. It's like Western animation, but good.
Okay, Western animation is trash. 10 out of 10. Don't at me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're kind of correct
but
there.
Kipo is a gem of a show. 3 seasons.
Is that another pun?
No, it's not.
Because Steven Universe.
Steven Universe.
I'm sorry. You can talk now.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Kipo is actually just very, very good, and it starts well and it ends well. And at the end of the 3rd season, that's the end of the show. It's not dragging on. It actually reminds me a lot of The Good Place, because The Good Place season 4, I thought for a show had a very conclusive, clear ending that was quite good. And also
So what is Kipo about?
So it's the future. Animals have mutated and they are like intelligent or giant, or like they can talk and shit, and humans and mankind have been relegated to burrows. And so at the very start of the first...
like underground burrows,
like underground burrows,
New York
right,
burrows.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because they're hunted on the surface, which is a very dark premise. It's like a very dark show done in a very bright way. In a lot of ways.
That's really interesting.
It's quite cool. And so the main protagonist, the heroine, Kipo, in the first episode, finds herself on the surface, separated from her burrow, and her goal is to like get back to her burrow. And you get to meet all the mutants, all the animal mutants, and the soundtrack, incredible. The music,
nice.
So good. The animation is gorgeous. The art is beautiful. And then the story and the byline is just very good. And the voice acting is quite good as well. I mean, honestly, I do genuinely believe it is, if not a 10 out of 10, like a 9.5 out of 10.
I mean, you had me sold when you were saying it was similar to Steven Universe. Right then I was sold, which is actually so with Steven Universe, I had heard so much about it, and in my head I was kind of, before I'd watched it, I was likening it to Homestuck, and so I didn't really want to get into Steven Universe because I thought it was in the exact same vein as that, which hasn't had. I don't remember. I don't want to speak anymore on this because I don't have much experience with Homestuck, but they had a very toxic fan base and like a really strange storyline. So I was like, I don't want to get into it. But then I actually watched the show, and it is, I would say it is the second best animated TV show I've ever seen. First being Futurama.
Futurama is incredible.
Futurama is still the best. Again, the best animated TV show. One of my favorite TV shows of all time. Honestly, it's like Breaking Bad, Futurama, and Steven Universe are kind of like in the top for me.
100%.
Off the top of my head, I'm sure I'd be forgetting some other show that I super enjoy, but those three kind of stick with me. Steven Universe, I don't know, man. It's something about it, right? Like I, on very many occasions, nearly cried. Really, like. Incredible TV show.
I only ever got to watch the first 5 or 6 episodes of Steven Universe, but it's on my list of shows to watch because I know it's very good. I enjoyed what I saw, and I know it's like very well regarded, so it is definitely there. And I like
it. Definitely gets better once they start hitting their stride. I think in the near the end of the first season into the second season, once they start like getting into the heavier topics, because the first season they're kind of like testing the waters. You know, they have a little bit of those themes that start running throughout the show, but the second season is really when they start, you know, getting into shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I hear that.
But yeah, so now I want to watch Kipo. And also, real quick, shout out of some YouTubers I've been watching.
Okay.
Andrew Huang. I'm really into music production YouTube recently. So there's this guy, Eliminate, who's very good. It's spelled just like the word because his name is Nate. So it's Eliminate. He used to be an EDM DJ, and now he just like is a hilarious music producer on YouTube. And then Andrew Huang is the classic. Also, Adam Neely. Can't forget about Adam Neely.
I mean,
but yeah, I recommend those.
Adam Neely is like a genius. I mean, he's one of those, you know.
He's kind of incredible, like weirdly incredible, because he talks very low of himself. He's like, you know, I just kind of taught myself piano because I thought it would help me like talk about music better, and then he just plays great stuff, and you're like, oh, you're actually really talented. Okay, great.
Well, Adam Neely is great, and what you probably get recommended because you watch Adam Neely, because they're always paired together in a lot of ways, is Jacob Collier.
Yeah.
I mean, that dude actually like lives on an elevated. He's like another dimensional being when it comes to music.
Yeah, his brain is like way up there. It's out there. It's just
out there.
No one can reach it.
Like there are genuine like geniuses, and he was one of them.
Yeah,
it's just true.
I agree.
It's just true.
I agree.
But
that's all I had. That's all I wanted to talk about at this beginning here. This beginning segment.
Ooh.
If I want to,
if you may,
want to break the wall a little bit here.
You've broken the wall. It's been broken.
I've broken the wall. But we mentioned it last week, and I want to get into it as fast as possible because there are some things here that we need to talk about.
Okay.
That being really shitty Halloween costumes. We have to talk about them. I was mentioning last episode that there are a bunch of new like lazy costumes that I've been seeing on Amazon. Like one you just buy that's really easy to put on, kind of like gives shit away right away. Like you see it, you know it, but it's not good. Shout outs to Sora. At Sora_1326 on Twitter, by the way, sent me a list of the top 10 best and worst Amazon Halloween costumes. Let me unwhiten myself real quick.
Oh God.
There you go. And when it says best and worst, it really just means worst. They're just incredibly horrible. Every single one of them on this list is really bad. Oh, what are you? Oh, I was like, did my camera move? That scared me. I was like, whoa, what's going on? Yeah. Pog, dude. Pog, lightning Pog. Also, yeah, you can get that on Amazon. It was $8. That lightning bolt,
yeah.
By the way, get an LED lightning bolt on Amazon for $8. But while I get distracted by lightning, but yeah. So this was written in 2016. So some of the things you actually can't buy anymore, like this very first one, Toast If You May, the one nightstand. It is a nightstand costume. That has some fake condoms on it and some money and I believe a cigarette.
Okay, but like
and
you can't look at me
it.
and tell me that that's not a Photoshop and an actual costume.
No,
that's not
I mean,
it's definitely, man.
I mean, this you could buy it on Amazon. I'm one
sorry.
In particular is it is a Photoshop, but this is a real costume you could buy on Amazon. There is an Amazon link. It is currently unavailable. If you go to the ratings, you can actually see a picture of someone wearing the costume. It is real. You're being blocked by going to the redirect. Yeah, so it is a real costume that you could purchase.
Okay, hold on.
There you go. It's real. It's a real costume.
Lord.
You see the fake condoms on there. I was right. There's a cigarette. I think he added the Bud Light on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a real costume you could have bought.
I hate it so much.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Foul.
It's pretty terrible.
Wow, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And awesome. I mean,
so yeah,
awesomely bad.
So these are real costumes that each one of them again has like a link to buy on Amazon, but some of them don't work anymore because this was in 2016.
I feel like,
but to move on though. Oh wait, no. What do you have to say about this?
I feel like this costume though, for it to have been an effectively good shitty costume, the drawers would have to open.
I think that's what makes it shittier. Is it really is just like a felt fake
like a felt box.
drawer thing. Yeah, it's just a felt box.
All right.
But actually, you mentioned a bit more realism. There is the perverted genie lamp here.
My guy.
That it is not good. It is really. It does, by the way, it does have 4.5-star rating on Amazon. Yeah, it is just a lamp that sticks out at the penis area. And if you notice, it's a little hard to see in that picture. There is something that like a floofy white situation floofing out of the end of
really
the
hate
lamp.
Everything about what I'm seeing right now. This ruins Aladdin for me. I had a childhood, and I feel like I don't have a childhood anymore.
It's gone now. Yeah.
Like, where's the innocence?
So this is again a real costume that people have purchased. Again, you can see pictures on Amazon. Yeah, it is. The whole costume is just a lamp that sits on your dick region, and that says "rub me," like you tattoo
it's not even that
yourself.
Bad. There is a handle coming out of your posterior.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I will say it is pretty high quality for such a shitty costume. It's surprisingly high quality.
Also, like in this picture, my man in the lamp clearly has the best costume.
Yeah, which is sad considering again the costume that he is wearing.
I respect it. I hate it. Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, that's our perverted genie lamp. It actually, number 3 here is actually just legitimately shitty. It's just a really shitty Buzz Lightyear costume.
Wait, I love it.
It's actually just a really bad Buzz Lightyear.
Straight out of a bad live-action movie.
That's kind of what it looks like. What's great also is this was from the Disney store. So this was an officially licensed Buzz Lightyear costume that just looks legitimately horrible. So yeah, it's just not good. It's just essentially like a onesie with a hood.
I like it. It's crappy, but like
it's a kid's costume.
Yeah.
That an adult is wearing is what it is.
Well, if it's an adult.
It gets immediately worse. Sexy Nemo. Sexy Nemo from Finding Nemo. It's not even.
It's just a dress with some tights.
Yes, that is all this is.
But
this is the epitome of like lazy and shit.
No. I'm sorry. I disagree with you. I'm gonna zoom in on this elbow here.
Okay. All right. So it's got some
attention
fins
to the shark fin, because it's not a fish fin. That's definitely a shark fin on the elbow. I respect that.
So I will say, what's great about this is on the Amazon listing. For one, you can still buy it, and for another thing, it's called the Delicious Colorful Clownfish costume, and it is rated 2.5 stars because someone got sent a previously worn one.
No, this is like out of like Mean Girls style, like Halloween costume, like
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, it is just leggings and a short dress, but some fins.
But the fins are legit. I would, if it was just the fins, I would rock those elbow fins.
Yeah, nothing completely nude.
No,
with some elbow
like
fins.
as an accessory.
Oh, gotcha. No, okay.
I would not be completely nude. Although I do appreciate that, this article says it's hard to tell who is being objectified here, women or fish.
Nice. Yeah.
I would say both, frankly.
I would say both. Yeah, I think it's all the above. The next one's a dog costume.
Okay.
It's just an Ewok, which actually I don't think this one's so bad.
This is incredible.
I'll be honest.
This is an incredible costume. Ewoks as dogs is a classic vintage thing. Not to mention $15 for this price is amazing. I wonder if there are pictures. I'm getting ad blocked again.
There are pictures, and they're all just good. Like, this is actually a good costume, so I'm a little upset it's on the list. I think this person was just salty about dog costumes.
Dude.
I think that's all it is.
Like, look,
but it's actually
that's an actual Ewok.
Okay,
that's
an actual Ewok. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they're actually just good. Like, it's just a good costume for your dog.
All right, this one's kind of shitty. It's so grumpy. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
That's the face I make in the morning when I wake up. I'm like, oh.
This is sad.
It's just another weekday. I'm like, oh, okay. This is not a picture of your dog.
What even is happening here?
I mean, for those listening, the assisted audio version of this would tell you that the dog is lying down on top of the bed, fully enshrouded in this costume, and all you can see is the little foot of the back foot of the dog and a little bit of a tail.
Yeah.
It's bad.
The next picture is incredibly good, though.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good boy. That's a good boy.
This is a very good one. All right.
But yeah, so that the next one is not nearly as good. It's inflatable Jabba the Hutt is our next one here. And boy, oh boy, is Jabba's seen some better days. It is horrendous.
No.
And it actually it looks worse in person. The people that are rating it, oh fuck, dude, Jesus. Yeah, this is. There's also a really long tail on it, and there's a picture of someone at a party wearing it, and it's just taking up so much space because of the tail. It's just so shitty. Look at him.
It's so bad.
This boy, like, Jabba's not a pretty guy already. But holy shit!
It looks like it's a perpetual sneeze face here. One nostril enlarged, one eye enlarged, the other one squinty, a squinty nostril, and the mouth looks like a bad mustache.
It is really not
so
good.
Bad. All right, hold on. Buy it.
I kind of want to use the zoom in of that as like a profile picture, though.
I would respect that. Ad block. You need to chill right now. Unfortunately,
it's Amazon.
This is unavailable.
You can't buy it anymore.
At the time.
Yeah.
You guys can very easily see. I have in my cart the lightning bolt for next week.
Yeah.
Zoom in here.
Yeah, the tail is really long.
Okay, this looks less shitty IRL, but it's still pretty bad. Also, that tail has they put shoes on the tail. Do you see that? Right here.
Oh, I didn't notice that before.
Yo, is this a sofa?
Yeah, it's really long. And but yeah, so this picture really
worst family reunion.
Yeah, so this is just a Star Wars wedding picture. You got Darth Vader and some other folks in there, but you can really tell the quality of this costume when it's with other legitimate costumes.
It's unreal.
It's laughable.
Wow.
I can't believe it.
It's like a blanket. She's wrapped herself up in this.
Oh yeah, I think this is the person that says she likes it because it's ugly, and that's what she likes doing is dressing up in really shitty, ugly costumes.
I mean, she chose.
Which, shout outs to her.
Shout outs to her.
She chose a really good one.
Also decided to use her actual face instead of the head of the costume.
Yeah, honestly, she's missing the worst part of the costume.
I'm sorry.
She does that.
How are you having like a pretty good Leia costume, like a drugged out like Skywalker costume, and then this is like literally like bad, okay, and good in one picture.
Yeah,
but the real MVP here is my man in the back who's just a helmet
and a t-shirt.
Just a helmet and a t-shirt.
A helmet and a t-shirt, my baby. Man. That's that. Yeah, shout outs to our casual Friday in the back there.
They put him in. I'm going back
Lord.
to it. We're moving off of this. Next one. Okay.
The next one is actually the plug and socket couples costume, which we talked about previously. This one is legitimately not good though, and I know I've said that about a lot of them, like legitimately not good. But this one looks homemade in the worst way possible.
You know what the worst part of it though? Motherfucking
what?
2-prong slots, dude.
Yeah, like he doesn't even have a ground. Like that's just not safe.
It's not safe. What, your house was built in like 1880? Do you live in New England? Like, dude, get the fuck out.
Look, maybe he's chasing cougars.
All right, I'm moving. I'm scrolling. Oh, okay.
Next one is Donald Trump, which we're just gonna skip over. Bacon suit.
Hey, have you ever had Baconaise?
No.
You're missing out, my man. Okay, hold on. Can I open up another tab here and search Baconaise so you can see it? Talk about this one while I find Baconaise.
Well, yeah. So this one, I would argue, isn't quite a Halloween costume more than it's just a novelty suit that you can have. Because I don't know if he's like, I don't think he's actually dressing up as anybody. I think he just is in a bacon suit. Like he's not dressed up as a slice of bacon, which is a costume. This is just a bacon suit. It's not good.
No, it's bad.
It's not a good
suit. I would say it's bad.
I would agree. It's
but
just
you know,
bad.
you could do like on the instead of like a white undershirt there, you could do a shirt that looks like an egg yolk on it, and that could be interesting.
You could turn it into a costume, but on it by itself, it is not a costume. It is just bacon suit.
It's also like the least good-looking, like delicious man I've ever seen. Like he's not a very delicious man.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna, we're gonna segue here into Baconaise. Baconaise is literally bacon-flavored mayonnaise.
That sounds really bad.
It's actually disgusting, but it's the kind of disgusting where you eat it and you're like, oh, and then you eat it again and you're like, oh.
Oh God!
Don't recommend
it's like getting drunk, where like the more you drink, the better it tastes.
I mean,
in this case, don't drink Baconaise, but you get the thing I'm talking about here.
Probably give you like a 5 pass. This is a great costume. Don't tell me this
no,
is a
it's
shitty
not.
costume.
It's a Halloween costume.
Incredible. This is
it's a Halloween.
I would buy this.
This is for people that can't. This is a Christmas tree Halloween costume. It's Christmas. Don't give me any Christmas shit on Halloween. You could break out your Christmas shit on November 1st.
No,
I don't care.
My man.
Christmas tree?
That's why it's good. It is 2 pieces of shitty felt cut out in a pine tree with fucking like shiny paper glued onto it. But the best part are the present feet.
Those are good, but at the same time, this is a Halloween costume of a Christmas tree.
It tickles my irony receptors.
I hate it.
I love this.
If you show up in this, you get a laugh out of me for 30 seconds, and then I would hate
2021,
seeing you.
2022, when we have lands again, I will show up at the first land in a Christmas tree costume. But I won't because it's $60 and that's too expensive.
Wow, that is really expensive. I hate that though. So like the only way you can get away with some sort of Christmas thing or on Halloween is if it is Nightmare Before Christmas. That is the only thing that I will accept. Otherwise eat shit. I'm gonna say that. Otherwise just eat shit, dude. But yeah, so those were the ones from Sora's list. There were a few others, like I found, if anyone, like, Momo, right? That, like,
you tweeted
like,
it.
creepypasta that, like, people were saying you are starting to see in children's videos.
And I'll be very vague about it because it's about my work, and I want to be careful with that, right?
Right.
Prior to me being hired and being where I am now, one summer, one of our staff members showed Momo to an elementary school child.
Oh, no.
And the child got terrified, and the parent sent us an email and was like, yo, can I get a refund? That was seriously uncool.
Why did they do that? Why did they show this? Was there, like, a talk beforehand? Like,
it was before my time. I do not know.
Oh, my God.
But, like, Momo is creepy. For those of you who haven't seen Momo, you're about to see Momo. Here's your heads up.
But the costume, by the way, is you riding on Momo's shoulders. It's not a Momo costume. It is riding on Momo's shoulders. This costume is not.
No, the costume is bad. If you can send me a link
to the costume,
I can show it to our visual viewers. For the audio viewers, imagine an ugly donkey with a human face, and then like minus 10 quality points on that, and then imagine you riding it.
Right, here, I'm gonna send you There you go. You'll have a link to the tweet where I sent it.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so this is Momo. It was a statue, I believe.
I thought it was like not a statue, but rather like a prop for a movie or something.
I can't remember. There is some like fine, like harmless backstory to why this creature exists, and it really is just like it was just an art piece of some kind. But yeah, it is. The creature itself, yeah, is kind of spooky looking, but this costume is really. This looks like a chicken, with her legs coming out of her tits.
I could not have described it better myself. I would like to bring a little bit of attention here to the feet, so let me go ahead and bring that down here.
Yeah. Again, she looks like a chicken.
Are there 5 toes there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 toes, but like.
We'll
do a slow scroll up here, and you can see all the scales for the chicken legs.
Yeah,
it's the fake feet with a terrible lace-up job. I mean, really, you're telling me that's how you lace your shoes up, bro? Okay, like clearly born before 1980.
This is what you take out of is like garbage shoe job.
Face is just like, wow, you really bought the cheapest like strandy hair you could buy, and then this guy is like, I'm so happy, but really,
he's having a great time.
He's not having a great time.
He's not having a great time.
I mean, that's a very forced smile. That's the like, I have to be here smile. That's the like, this conversation has gone on too long smile. The I'm at the barber shop and they're talking to me and I'm an introvert smile. This is the, I'm at a job interview and my interview, like my people are coming late and I have to fill small talk time smile. This is that kind of smile where you're just like, oh man. This is the Curb Your Enthusiasm music playing in the background kind of smile. You know what I'm talking about? This poor guy.
So that's your takeaway of this shitty costume, is this guy's just not having a good time.
Yes.
Okay, I can appreciate that as well. I appreciate it.
I'm just like, that's, I only speak the truth when it comes to the smiles.
But yeah, so that's just a bunch. I'm sure there are plenty of others that we missed. Someone also sent me one of like a terrifying Elmo and Cookie Monster that is like $50-something. But yeah, I love these things. I love bad Halloween costumes. I haven't bought one. When I mentioned in my tweet that I would buy the worst one that was sent to me, and the worst one is that Momo costume, and I don't want to actually terrify my children because that one is like the only one out of all the bad costumes that would scare my kids who are 4.
Momo is scary, bro.
Momo's scary looking. But yeah, so I mean, when I get costumes, I like to try and get good ones, unless I'm purposely trying to be funny. Like I have a costume that I'm not going to spoil. But I have a costume coming up that's kind of funny, but it's still well done. Fingers crossed. I haven't got all the pieces yet, but it's still like it's a well done funny costume and not like funny because it's shitty kind of costume.
I hear that. I get that. Last year, I did a couple's costume. We did it.
Were you the plug?
No. We didn't do the plug and socket. We did
so you were the
Pokemon.
socket.
We did Ash and Misty.
Nice.
And we whipped this together like kind of last minute. I got like a fake cheap Pokeball. She got a Togepi, and like we whipped it together. I stitched 2 shirts together. Shout out to my mother for being a person who can like actually help me do shit like that. Shout outs. And like we threw it together last minute, and we went to an event where there was a costume competition, and we entered together and we won by a landslide. It was
nice.
Like, the crowd was fucking here for us. Like I rolled the Pokeball and shit, and like it was good. It was good shit. It was a great
So I actually did also dress up as Ash Ketchum one year, and it was a couple's costume, but it was a couple's cosplay with one of my best friends.
What was your best friend?
So his name was Dustin. Dustin. He's not dead, and he's still my friend. But he was dressed up as Blastoise, and I was Ash Ketchum.
All right. Okay.
So he had, with his woodworking skills, created a shell to put on, right, with PVC pipes, made his own, like, pumps and stuff. It actually looked really good. It actually looked very, very good. The only issue with it was that he used a motorcycle helmet as the head, right, to put the head around, and he was so hot underneath this costume that he almost passed out after the costume contest. And so real quick, before I get to what happened after the costume contest, we entered the costume contest, and we got up on stage. We did tail whip. We did a little tail whip together. Out. We shook our ass at the crowd, and they loved it. And we got runner up. And we were pretty salty about that because first place was I don't even remember, but ours was the most memorable. In fact, I spent like the whole weekend taking pictures with someone who had followed me around that was dressed up as Pikachu, someone who dressed up as Yugi, and so we just posed together for a while as people took pictures with Ash Ketchum and Yugi. So after the costume contest, though, Dustin, as Blastoise, is absolutely sweating to death, right? Like, he takes the helmet off, and it's just like, it's like that Key and Peele meme, right, of all the sweat pouring down his face, right? Oh. And we get back to the hotel room, and he starts taking off the costume, and his shirt looks like you had dipped it in a lake. Like, he actually just threw the shirt out. Ew. It was that bad. Yeah. He threw out the underwear. He threw out the everything he was wearing because of how sweaty he was. It was just that bad. But the costume was great. The costume was very good. Mine wasn't nearly as sweaty. I had made my own costume. It was just like a vest, and I got some green gardening gloves and cut the fingers off of. Yeah. Yeah, it was super easy, right?
Slosh.
But yeah.
Well, you're Canadian, so you had a different upbringing than me. But when I was in 4th grade, we reenacted the. I believe it was the. Like the Oregon Trail.
Yep, you got it. Okay.
And so...
Wait, you reenacted the Oregon Trail?
Yeah, I don't know. We some event. It was in 4th grade. And we were all supposed to dress up as, like, pilgrims or some shit. Maybe it was an Oregon Trail. I don't know. But we had, like, covered wagons. And we dressed up like, like, pilgrims.
Did you shit yourself to death as a 4th grader on stage?
Neither did I die. It was outside in the blacktop by the playground of the elementary school I was in. I did not suffer from dysentery. I did not shit myself. Both things that I'm quite proud of still to this day. But no, instead of dressing up as a human, I dressed up as an ox, and I pulled the wagon.
Naturally.
I have
Were you supposed to, or did you make this decision
yourself? So we have a great family friend who made me an ox costume that I wore, and I have pictures of me holding the end of like a red wheelbarrow wagon, and me with like a hood looking like an ox.
Oh, that's kind of adorable thinking of what grade you're in. I'm just actually imagining you now as an adult dressed up as an ox pulling a wagon, right? And I'm like, that's not as cute as cute. Child you.
And
but
then,
it's just if that was your decision, that is hilarious.
I think I was like, I want to be an ox. I'm pretty sure.
I want to be the ox.
And then in high school, my friends bought me a lion suit. So like a lion, like a full body lion suit with a very squishy pillowy head. And
you jumped out of a wardrobe?
No, actually, no. I walked to the center of town. And we recorded some shit, and it was like 90 degrees. It was the middle of July, and I was like, I'm sweating. It was hot.
Oh, so this wasn't like a Halloween thing.
No, this was just like a costume.
Were dressed up as a lion.
And then I lent the costume to the pair of friends who had gotten me the costume, and I'm pretty sure they had sex with it, and then I stopped wearing it. I was like, it's yours now.
Had sex with the lion costume?
I did not ask.
They had sex.
Look, man,
or they were wearing it.
I did not ask details, but like I'm pretty sure there was coitus that happened with that costume. And I said, that's yours now.
There was some stank. There was some stank in it. I bet that was the plan all along, was stank it and then keep it.
Oh, I mean, it was stanky. I sweat in that thing a lot.
I mean, it sounds like they did too.
Ew.
Were they both wearing it? I'm trying to picture what happened here.
I don't know. But like, I just have this memory of being like, it's yours now. Because I'm pretty sure you had coital you got on the coital train and had relations on it, with it, in it, with it,
so,
by it.
Like, did they like cut a hole?
Dude, I mean, I know it was like ripped or the zipper broke or some shit. Like, I don't really know, man.
The zipper broke.
I did not ask questions.
Right.
I did not ask for it back. I was like, it's yours now.
You should have asked some questions here, because I am so interested in what happened. because I'm imagining just like a full body lion costume, right? There's nothing inherently sexy about a full body lion costume. You know, it's not like it had like shredded abs and a chiseled jaw and like was hung or anything. It was just a regular costume. And I'm like, really how did they get from point A to point B? What happened in between?
You were in high school, man. I don't know. High schoolers do whack shit all the time.
You're absolutely correct, man. All right, we can move on from fucking a costume.
All right,
you good?
I'm good.
All right.
Oh, Jesus. Halloween is a wild time.
Yes.
Halloween is a wild fucking time.
But what do you got in store for us for our, I'm just gonna say, let's just do a game. Let's just do our game.
Save it with a game.
Let's do our game now. All right. Let's just play a game. Have a good time.
What's up, everybody? We're gonna come in here to what's the game? There you have it. It stops right there because it goes up and it looks at their faces, and I don't want to see their faces in that clip. So what the game is, again, provided courtesy to the same people who provided us what the game last week, which is the Never Too Old for Games people. If you go online and search 399 games to keep your young brain, you can check them out. That's my one pimp because they are giving all of this stuff to us for free. Now, that being said, Slosh, we have a game today. Are you ready for this game?
Right. I'm so ready. Again, you've told me nothing about the game as usual beforehand, so me and everyone listening going in dry.
So for those of you who are just listening, we will do our best to describe it using our words, but I do suggest going online, watching the video to play along. This is a visual game. It is a word game. This game is called Making Connections. And so the point of the game here, as I pull up these instructions, is very straightforward. There will be a grid with 9 words in it. 9 words, 9 separate different words, okay? And now this game you can play in a lot of different ways, but the way it works is that there's 3 sets of 3 words in here, and they're connected by something. So, for instance, I'm going to bring up here this example so that we can see the example.
Cool.
Boom. It's not actually the one I wanted to show. Here. All right. So, as you can see here, there's a grid with 9 words. Red, honey, green, harvest, blue, bing, purple, buffet, and full. So in here, there's 3 groups of words, and you have to figure out what is identifying them. So in this one's, for instance, you have blue, red, and purple. The theme that connects them is colors, right? Pretty straightforward. Right. Harvest, full, and honey is they all come before the word moon. Full moon, honeymoon, harvest moon. Yeah, it's a little tricky. Sometimes these are a little, you have to think a little bit more differently, right? And the third one is buffet, green, and bing.
Is that a different form of buffet than I'm used to? B-U-F-F-E-T. Is this a different word?
All of the characters' last names from the television show Friends. 3 last names, which they're not going to be all the challenging. Some of these might be more challenging, and you may have to tap into your acumen of TV shows. But for the most part, they're wordplay and categories. I would never in a million of years have gotten the last names here. I only know that because
the last names of Friends.
I have the instructions here in front of me.
Okay.
So now what we can do, Sasha, and you can decide this, is do you want a time limit or do you want to figure it out? And I don't know the answer to these either, so we could do this collaboratively, cumulatively, and kind of come up with it that way. But what do you think?
I think we should have a time limit. The time limit last time kind of really heightened things here. Great. So let's do a time limit.
All right. So last time we were doing 3.5 minutes. I'm gonna keep that. No. For this one, I feel like we need a little bit more time. I'm gonna go for 4 minutes on the clock. Okay. Just 30 seconds extra. I think that's fair. Let's bring in that clock right there in that bottom corner. It'll slide on. And let's go ahead and scroll down to our first one here. So game. Oh, you're zoomed in too much, Toast. Okay. Let's. There we go. Here we go. Starting timer in 3, 2, 1, go. Our words are own, knee, Ruby, Benny, dunce, TLC, MTV, lemon, and shower.
Okay, I mean, easy. OWN, TLC, and MTV. Those are all networks on TV.
Great.
Yeah, that's an easy one. Wow. I'm kind of stumped actually on the last. I feel like there is some more TV nonsense here that I'm I have no idea what.
All right, so you did
because lemon is with 2 M's, so it's not the
right.
it's not the food.
Let's look at knee. Sometimes I find like one of these is probably gonna be something with words. Kneecap. No.
Dunce cap and shower cap.
There we go.
That's it.
Cap.
Yeah. Okay. With caps, and so now we just have to find out what Ruby, Benny, and Lemon what they're from.
I bet you they're names of something.
They have to be because Lemon again 2 M's. It's on purpose, and Benny is. I mean, that's just.
When I see Benny, I think Benny.
I think of Eggs Benny, to be honest.
Interesting. And I don't really know what the answer to this one is going to be. You know, that's the tricky piece here is like, what is this going to be?
Man, also, huge play on that kneecap situation. I was lost. I was so lost.
Bro, I tell you, you know, we have been family friends with the person who makes these games for all my life. And I have years of this type of game under my belt. So like, I feel very comfortable with certain variations of this. So like, the kind of wordplay there, very much in my ballpark. Very much can like get that 3-pointer from that back line.
So here's the thing though, is we have like 2 minutes for just these 3 words, and I don't even know where to start on them. Because now I'm just thinking of Benny and the Jets.
Yep, great song.
She's
got electric moves, not she's got electric boobs.
No, I mean, they came out and said she has electric boobs.
What?
That is the correct.
No.
The correct. I'm fucking with you, Toast.
Okay.
I'm absolutely I do not.
I was shocked there.
You were so prepared to believe me.
I trust you, man. I'm a trusting person. I put a lot of faith in you, bro.
You shouldn't. That's a mistake. But I don't know. I actually would like to. I kind of honestly just want to like skip this last 3. I don't really know. I'm not sure.
Is that a skip?
Right. I want to skip this.
I'm gonna reset the
Benny,
timer
and Lemon.
Because before we go to the answers, we're gonna scroll down. There's like 3 or 4 of these grids per game, so we're just gonna go down and we'll reset the timer back to. You know, we did that one very fast. I feel like I'm gonna set the timer down to 2 minutes and 30 seconds because we did move through that very, very quickly. We either know it or
I agree.
Coming right on into game number 2 here. All right, we've got fruit, cup, angel, VA, yard, CDC, foot, FCC, pound. So the easy fruit here, Slosh, you go for it.
Yeah, I mean, oh, now you've scared me. But yeah, foot, yard, and pound, all units of measurement. Or I guess you could do foot, yard, and cup as well.
Okay.
I mean, sorry, foot, yard, and cup. Those are all units of measurement.
Okay.
Not sure which one we would take there, though, right? Like. Also, were you thinking of a different one than me?
Yes, I was actually absolutely thinking of a very easy one, which is FCC, CDC, and the VA. They're all government. The Veterans Association, the Center for Disease Control, and the Federal Communications Commission.
Oh, then I know it. So foot, yard, and cup are units of measurement. Then you have fruit cake, angel cake, and pound cake.
Cake, love it. And then you have government. Cool. All right, I'm gonna leave that timer going. Let's go on to the game number 3. Here we go.
Holy shit, dude.
Well done. Rain, dancing, Vim, civic, mix, Harry, square, dozen, and belly. Oh.
Wow, this one's
civic is
already
a
little bit tougher. Yeah.
But I don't know that there's other car ones here. I'm gonna say Vim. I think programming. Dance, belly dance, rain dance, square dance.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that. But then we also have just dancing, just on its own in there.
Yeah, okay, dancing. Break dancing.
Wow.
Oh no, the break dancing doesn't work there. Vim. What is Vim?
Yeah, what is Vim?
Man, we got 53 seconds here, but we're gonna just get. I mean, the timer works, but I feel like we're just going through this aggressively. We don't really need it, but we're gonna leave it up.
Yeah.
Dozen.
Okay, then. Yeah. So what do we got? We got dozen.
Acres dozen. No.
Man, you're really on cakes and shit now.
Yeah, you got me. You got me going.
Yeah. Okay, so we had square dance, belly dance, rain dance. So we have those. So we just have dancing, Vim, civic, mix, Harry, and dozen left. Wow. I really.
Harry Potter? No. This is very challenging.
Yeah. You might be onto something with Oh wow, no, I don't know where we would go from here because now I'm stuck on Civic being a car.
It's not a car.
No, because there's nothing else. I don't know. I mean, our timer's out. Do you want to just?
I don't know. I feel like we gotta give it a little bit more time. Like we can do this.
All right,
we're smart people.
Let's give ourselves some overtime. Here.
All right.
So dancing, Vim, Civic, Mix, Harry, Dozen.
Dozen.
Is it like a civic union?
Okay.
Is anything else with unions or marriage or? Wow. I don't know, man.
Tap
dancing.
Tap doesn't tap belly. No. Pot.
No.
Pot belly.
Pot belly.
No.
No. I don't know, dude.
I don't know. All right.
I'm giving up.
You're giving up?
I'm giving up on this one.
All right, here we go. I'm going to start the timer up. Here we go. Hit stop there.
All right.
Answers
let's see.
for the first one. Game number 1. Oh, I have to scroll down a little bit more here. Cap, we got.
Right.
Networks, we got. People named Jack.
That was Jack Ruby, Jack Benny, and Jack Lemon. Okay,
That's
whatever.
Very challenging.
Yeah, I would never.
Never in a million years. Some of
never.
these games are for older people, so they're built for retirement homes and assisted living homes to keep old people's brains young.
Okay.
So some of them are trend a little older.
We fucked up game number 2. We
killed that
shit.
Easy mode.
Oh my
Love
god,
it.
dude.
All right, and the last
Easy.
one.
Yeah.
Words spelled entirely with a Roman numeral.
Get the hell out of here.
Amazing. Oh, dirty.
Oh, dirty. Oh, dirty dancing.
I'm so
dirty
mad we
Harry,
didn't get
and
that
dirty
one.
dozen.
No.
Okay, so words spelled entirely with Roman numerals. Holy shit. That's big brain. That's Vim, Civic, and Mix. And then dirty dancing, dirty Harry, dirty dozen. I am upset by words spelled entirely with Roman numerals.
It's brilliant though, because it's true.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
true.
It. I'm here for it. I think that's great.
Holy hell.
I am here for it.
Wow.
You ready for another round?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Making connections. Scrolling down. I'm going to set, for all 4 of them, or 3 of them, I'm going to set a 4-minute timer. Does that sound fair? Or 4.5 minutes?
Let's do it 3 minutes.
3 minutes
let's
for
do it.
all 3 grids?
Yeah, we got,
3.5?
Okay, yeah, let's do 3.5. Okay. That gives us some time to mess up a little bit.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Scrolling down, the words are fly, squash, cricket, polo, pepper, tick, beans, mite, and fencing.
Okay, fly, tick, and mite, all bugs.
Okay, bugs, easy.
Cricket, squash, and polo, all sports that you play with like a, I guess you play, if you want to get specific, it's like
with a racket or a bat or something. Yeah.
Or I guess you could also do cricket, polo, and fencing, which leaves beans, pepper, and squash as foods.
Yep, beans, peppers, and squash are foods.
And cricket, polo, and fencing are the sports.
Cool. I feel like it's going to be more specific with beans, squash, because they're all like seed items, but whatever. We'll keep on going. Okay,
whatever.
Next
we got it.
Twist, swing, hula, slide, salsa, rocks, tap, neat, sandbox. We got swing, salsa, and tap are dance styles.
A lot of dance. Because you have hula, swing, salsa, and tap. Ooh. And twist is also a dance move. And slide.
And there's salsa.
Yeah, so essentially, twist, swing, hula, slide, salsa, and tap are all some sort of dance move of some kind.
Okay, but you know what it is?
And then rocks,
it ends in dance, so it's going to be swing, hula, and tap. Swing dance, hula dance, and tap dance. Salsa is going to be something separate. Rocks, interesting. Sandbox. So it's a drink, neat. So on the rocks, neat, and then...
And tap.
No, twist.
Oh, with a twist. So it's
drinks,
right.
Styles, it's like how you can have...
Styles of drinks, yeah.
And then it leaves what? Salsa. Salsa.
Slide. Swing and sandbox?
Yeah. Electric slide? No.
Electric swing and electric sandbox?
No, we have
Good
swing.
Lord.
It's salsa, slide, and sandbox, I think, that are the ones left.
Okay.
Sandbox. Salsa, and slide.
I mean, it's just all words that start with S.
It's very challenging. This is very different.
Is it just words that start with S? Or we're idiots. Swing, slide, and sandbox. Those are all things you do.
Playground.
Like playground. That's it. Yes, playground. I was like, it's kids. Yes,
it's still dance,
playground
it's salsa
equipment.
Dance. It's just.
Yeah.
That is a very sneaky one. All right, we'll keep going. 2 minutes.
Wow.
And,
Okay.
it's counting up, so we have not that much time. Game 3.
Okay.
Iris, Time, Rose, Cosmos, Max, People, Pan, Wired, and Poppy. Seed.
Okay, so we got a few flowers here: Iris, Rose, Cosmos, and Poppy.
Okay, so flowers.
All those are flowers, but that's 4. So we kind of have to like get one out of there. Time, People, and
Magazine.
Wired.
Magazine.
Those are magazines.
Yep.
And so then you have Pan, Max, and then one of the ones that aren't that doesn't fit in with the flowers.
And cake. No. That's just where I think like word combinations where my brain goes.
Yeah.
Max.
Yeah, it's Pan and Max. And then once we find out what those two have together, we can figure out what that last
It could be something to do with
flower.
cameras, because you pan a camera. Iris is a thing on a camera, but Max is not, so I think maybe not.
I don't know. I would lean into that a bit.
But Max isn't a thing. Like, you don't max a camera, right? Like, Max and Pan. Words all spelled with the Roman numerals. Oh, we're out of time.
Oh, okay.
I counted up. I said it wrong.
Well, that's fine. I think we did a pretty dang fine job.
All right, shall we see the answers?
Yeah, let's see.
All right, game number 1, sports, insects, and vegetables.
Yeah,
easy.
cool.
We did it. All right.
Easy peasy.
Number 2, dances, playground equipment, bar orders. Okay, I would say we took that.
Oh, yeah, I would give you that one. Yeah, drinks.
In game 3, oh, it's freaking out there. People
What
named
in the hell?
Peter and Pete, flowers and magazines.
Pete Rose. Wow. Okay.
Pete
And then
Max.
Peter Pan.
Peter
Pete Max. Flowers. Okay. Yeah. So we had
We did
flowers and
pretty good.
magazines, but we couldn't figure out the last one, which is people named Pete or Peter.
Very challenging. The name ones.
Oh God.
You know, I think that's for like a different generation. Shall we do one more and then call it after episode 3 of this game series?
Yeah. Let's do one more.
Okay,
Let's do one
3.5
more.
minutes.
Brain exercising for seniors. God, I must have an old brain.
We're doing very poorly. Here we go. We're doing all right, actually, not that poorly. All right.
Actually, we did really well in the last one.
We did do really well.
We
on
did
the last
really well in the last
one.
one.
All right, timer is going. Here we go. War, turtles, pinto, falcon, gin, after 8, 5th Avenue, Taurus, fish.
All right, scroll up a little bit so I can actually
yep,
see
sorry.
what we're doing here.
Sorry.
All right, war, turtles, pinto beans. There's some beans in here, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Or types of horses. Pinto horse.
Is that a horse?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, maybe there's also ninjas in there because of turtles.
Oh, no, it would be like Michelangelo and like Leonardo. War.
Okay.
Gin. Fish.
Wow, this one is a little extra tough.
Yeah, falcon. Taurus.
I mean,
Turtles.
Taurus, falcon, and turtles. Those are all animals.
Is it
and same
Taurus
with
an animal?
Pinto. Technically,
I feel like it's not
like
going to be that, but it'll be something like mascots, like sport teams
Yeah.
mascots.
I mean, I would just do falcon, turtles, but turtles with an S is what's getting me here. And Pinto. I still don't know where gin fits into any.
No.
Maybe just after 8, gin and 5th Avenue, all things to do with alcoholism.
We could just skip and go. You could do falcon, turtle, and fish as animals.
Yeah, let's say that one and move on because
move
I
on.
got nothing for the other ones. Here.
Beta, Uno, Atlas, Andes,
it's toast.
Omega, Ocho, Once, Zeta, Teton.
Okay. Beta and Zeta definitely go together, and then I guess that would also be Omega, Beta, Omega, Zeta. Those are
What are they?
is it Greek?
Let's-
Whatever
Greek or-
that is.
Once
Alpha, Beta,
and
whatever.
Uno are both 1. So I'm.
But then oh no, because Ocho is 8.
Yep.
Atlas, Andes, and Teton. Are those just all mountains?
I think they're mountains. They're mountains.
But then what does once, uno, and ocho? What do those have to do with each other?
Oh, you motherfucker. It's all Spanish. Uno, ocho, and once. It's 1, 8, and 11.
Oh, that's nice. Good. Okay.
That's the play I had
Nice.
here. That's the
Holy
play.
shit, dude.
Oh, my God.
All right, let's move on
All
then.
right,
Let's move on.
56 seconds. Bird, ash,
like a
cigarette, cherry, tug, James, row, walnut, Johnson. Trees? Maybe walnut,
trees,
ash, and cherry?
Yep. Walnut, cherry, ash. But then we got types of boats. Row, tug,
Rowboat,
and
tugboat.
Johnson, I believe, is a boat.
Is it really?
Yes.
I'm gonna lean into it. Ash,
and then
cigarette.
bird, cigarette, and
They're all
bird, cigarette, and James.
Yeah.
Because ash is a
tree.
A tree.
What is are they what's the category though?
Of bird, cigarette, and James.
Yeah.
Bro, no idea. I
don't know what this category is.
All things that smoke. All things that can catch fire. Rest in peace, James.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah, we're at 0. So what's your guess here?
I was gonna say cigar brands or alcohol brands or something, but
nah.
I don't know. Should we just look at the answers? We didn't do very well
see.
this round.
We're at 0. Yeah, I feel like we did really well round 2. But number 1. Oh, card games. War, gin, and fish.
Obviously.
Ford cars.
Ford
cars.
Falcon,
Pinto,
Taurus,
Okay.
chocolate
okay.
candy.
And then chocolate
Turtles.
Oh,
Never in
turtles
a
are really
million years would I have gotten any of those.
Yeah, After 8 is not a candy bar or chocolate that I have ever eaten. Fifth Avenue, I didn't realize that was one. Okay, so we did get the second one. We got game 2
all of it
straight up.
up.
Spanish
Nice.
numbers, Greek letters, and mountain ranges. Hell yeah,
we
dude.
did not do well on 3. Cigarette, tug, and row.
Oh, cigarette boat.
You said
basketball. I'm sorry, I'm
players.
skipping ahead.
Larry Bird,
right?
LeBron
So
James and
Magic Johnson. So yeah, so ship boat types of cigarette boat, tugboat, and rowboat. Trees, we got that one, ash, cherry, and walnut. And then the last one was Bird, James, and Johnson, which are basketball players.
Okay.
So
hold on.
Larry Bird, LeBron James, and Magic Johnson.
I know I said that was the last one, but I have one more. Do you want to do one more?
Oh shit. Sure.
We didn't do. We got to end on a win, man. We did not end on a win.
Okay.
All right. For
Okay.
real, last one this time.
For real, last one.
3.5 minutes.
Make some connections here.
I'm hitting play now.
All right.
Ulna, Gulf, Canal, Basin, Shell, Tibia, Hess, Sound, Mandible, Bones.
Yeah, ulna, tibia, and mandible.
Yup.
Then we got a bunch of
Gulf, Canal, and Basin are ocean water features. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing is there's a lot of water here because canal, Gulf, basin, shell, all kind of
What about Hess?
are around the same sort of thing. I have no idea what a Hess is. I don't know where. Oh, Sound is also like a river.
Oh.
So maybe then canal, basin, and Sound.
Canal, Basin, and Sound. You're right. That's the water feature, and then you have rivers, which is Hess. What are the other ones left?
Shell and Gulf. Maybe. Ooh, that's tough. Maybe Canal, Gulf, and Basin go together, and then Hess, Sound, and Shell.
Well, a sound is a specific water thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, what's our final answer for this one?
Bones. I think we have some kind of water feature in rivers. That's what I'm going with.
Dope.
Cool.
Let's move on.
Vice, brown, flat, beach, fitted, white, spread, wild dolphins.
Ooh. Okay. Vice, brown, flat, beach, fitted, white, spread, wild dolphins. So we have 2 colors.
Miami,
we got brown
Miami
and white.
Vice, Miami Dolphins, Miami Beach.
Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, bro.
Yeah. Miami Vice, Miami Dolphins, Miami Beach.
Yes.
Cool.
Great. Wait. Yeah. Vice, Dolphins, Beach. Yep. Okay. And then we have brown, flat, fitted, white, spread. Okay. So there's some hat stuff going on here. Flat and fitted.
Okay.
But then we have wild, spread, white, and brown left over from that.
wild. Cats.
Brown cats.
White cats.
White cats.
I don't think that's it.
Flat-fitted and spread.
I see fitted and I think sheet. Honestly.
Sheets and then a flat sheet and a spread.
It's not a thing.
Sure. No, it's like bed stuff. Flat, fitted, and spread. Sure. And then brown, white, and wild cats. What the hell? I don't care.
All right. Well,
I do think flat, fitted, and spread is actually hats, though.
okay.
Brown, white, and wild.
We'll do cats and hats.
Cats and hats, baby.
Let's do it.
And Miami.
Miami. Sullivan, Bears,
All right.
Bream, Bonito, Cubs, McMahon.
McMahon. That's
Sorry,
McMahon.
Turbot, Bradley, and Tribune.
Okay, there's got to be some Ed Sullivan, Ed McMahon, and Ed Bradley?
Yeah, Ed. The Tribune, Chicago, Cubs, Chicago Tribune, Chicago.
And Chicago Bears.
Yep.
Okay, and then we have Bream, Bonito, and Turbot?
We have 20 seconds. I feel like...
What the fuck is a turbot?
I think it's...
I'm pronouncing that wrong, right? I am.
Yeah,
I have
it's gotta be turbo or something. I feel like this has to be either something with sewing or quilting or something with food. All right, time's up. So final call.
Isn't Bream like something in like in the water?
Oh shoot!
Is it another water thing? I don't know, man.
All right, Louis, just go through the answers.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Game 1. Types of bones. Got it. Brands of
Oh,
gasoline.
scroll down a bit more because I can't see this.
Oh.
I can't see what you're looking at.
Sorry, Brisky.
Wow. God, I can't believe you. Oh, brands. You're right. Okay. Ulna, tibia, mandible types of bones. Brands of gasoline, Gulf, Shell, and Hess, and then bodies of water, canal, basin, sound. So we had the water and the bones, but we couldn't
the gasoline.
miss the gasoline. Hess was throwing me through a loop there.
Yeah, for real. Hess, I was thinking, it's like you hear like, oh, Hess, something with cows or some shit like that. All right.
Sure.
Game 2. You can't see that. Here we go.
Why
types
you
of sheets.
in? Types of sheets. You were right. You were right. It's flat fitted and spread. It's sheets.
We take that. Types of
and then Miami.
rice.
Types of so we had types of sheets, flat fitted and spread. So you were right. Miami, Vice, Beach, and Dolphins. You were right. Types of rice, brown, white, and wild. We said cats.
I mean, okay, we're taking sheets. We're taking Miami.
We're taking sheets. We'll take that one. We definitely did not get
white
rice.
cats,
though.
brown cats, and a wild cat.
Yeah, wildcat, sure. What the fuck? I don't care. It's like Jaguar's a wildcat, you know?
Oh man. All right, and the final
Close enough.
game, types of fish, Chicago, and people named Ed.
Okay. Yeah, so I was on the right track.
You were
Like
on
Bream
the
is
right
something in the water. But people named Ed and Chicago. Yeah, Chicago Bears, Chicago Cubs, Chicago Tribune, Ed Sullivan, Ed McMahon, Ed Bradley. But Bream, Bonito, and that's gotta be Turbo. I don't think it's a Turbot. It's oh, that is an ugly, ugly boy. Oh, I dislike this Turbo.
Turbots.
Whatever the hell. I don't like that fish. But we did all right. We did okay.
It was good. So, there we go. That's the over/under. That is making connections. What's that game is called? I thought we'd try a little bit of a different one this time from last time. Sauce, what did you think?
Yeah, I feel like I've aged down. I feel like my brain as a senior is now flexed. I noticed I started getting a little bit faster as we went on. So maybe it helped me out. It aged me down, I guess.
It aged me down.
There it is. I'm a young man now. Like I'm an old dude already.
Look at this man. Look at this young man right here. Look at this young man. That's the eye of a young man. I cannot zoom in any more than that. You're doing really good job like staying steady. I was very impressed there.
I was trying to keep it steady for you.
Anyways, my man, do you wanna bring this out?
Yeah, sure. Thank you everyone for listening. I really do appreciate everyone that tunes in and hangs out with us. I mean, episode 4 in the books. We do this live every Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern time, on twitch.tv/Sloshula. It'll be on the Lightning Boys YouTube very soon. Like slowly fading into. Thanks for watching. Thank you all for watching. I've been Sloshula. That's been Toast. Follow me on Twitter at the Sloshula, and you follow Toast at ToastBH.
Yeah.
See you all next week.
Later. We're gonna put on that bot from earlier.